Sarah. I'm trying to put together a fundraising stream for my river rat family in Lesterville. Almost the whole town was destroyed by a flood. Would you like to be a partner?
That's more fun. Cat says my brain isn't. The joke flew out of sight. The joke flew out of sight. The joke flew out of sight. Welcome to Cat's house. Chaos on display. Sitcom energy all day, every day. Dogs, hot wives, bodies in corners, pure delight. It's not a live stream. It's a comedy highlight.
Boom, boom. I need a plug. Anybody got a plug? Hi, Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. Good morning to you. Jack, what's up? I need a plug, sir. All right, everything's charged, so we can get rid of this. I suppose. Hey, Dad, hold this for me.
Retro funky groove, clean falsetto. Amen, that's how we smell. Cat says, it's television. Members get it. Members get it. Yeah. Jungles and maskets. How do I make 'em a hot wife? Said he made 5 hours ago, already planning life. Cat laughs, boy, that's fast.
Hot stuff. Come on. Trash, Jackie, and some fresh water. Okay, babe, gotcha. I gotcha, honey.
Cat snatches it back like Sir Stocky in the flirt. Jack lunges again, acting wild and dangerous. Save the shirt, this dog is outrageous. Henry says, there's a body over there. Cat whispers, Henry, no, shh, we don't share. We keep our bodies in the closets. Decor, what kind of house is this anymore? Cat tosses Jack a toy box, hits his head, she runs over like, baby, I'm sorry. Guilt whispering, I'm a dog, milking it again. Jack's eyes out like he's in pain. Myers asks for low waist, cat laughs. I remember those way back, but I can't wear 'em now. Face to face, crack would hang out, that's where it's at. Pop Tart says hit the like button, everyone.
So naughty. Naughty, naughty. Hello.
Cat says my brain isn't. The joke flew out of sight. The joke flew out of sight. The joke flew out of sight. Welcome to Cat's house. Chaos on display. Sitcom energy all day, every day.
Hi, puppy.
Bodies in corners, pure delight. It's not a live stream. It's a comedy highlight.
Where's Jack? Can you see him down there? Yeah. That's where Jack is. Hang on just a minute. This is going to do something funny. So weird how it does it.
That's how he smells it.
Hi.
Cat says, we smell a vision.
Yep, Jack's down there hiding.
Yeah. Jungles and maskets. How do I make 'em a hot? Says he met 5 hours ago, already planning life. Cat laughs, boy, that's fast. But love is love.
Hi. Is that Doot Woot? Sarah Lee is a bad person. You know who agrees with you? Deb. Deb agrees with you.
She runs over like, baby, I'm sorry. Guilt whispering, I'm a dog, looking at hands. Jack's eyes out like he's in pain. Myers asks for low waist, cat laughs. I remember those way back, but I can't wear 'em now. Face the fact, a butt crack would hang out, that's where it's at. Pop Tart says hit the like button, everyone. Cat says let's call it a love button. That's more fun. Squirrel snap a laugh. Over 18 chat tonight. Cat says my brain isn't. The joke flew out of sight. The joke flew out of sight.
All right, Jackie, Mom's got you some water. Water. Hey, George. Hi, Jew. How are you guys? What were we doing? Oh, we were watching Jack. Where's he hiding at? Little hider him. Little hider he is. Hider him. What the hell you doing? What the hell you doing? Huh, George? We're searching for the dog. Water. There you go. What do you think? Sweet puppy. All right. Good news. Okay, Baba. Please call me Mondo, short for Armando. Well, who the hell's George Allen then?
We keep our bodies in the closets. Decor, what kind of house is this anymore? Cat tosses Jack a toy box, hits his head, she runs over like, baby, I'm sorry. It was young dog, milking it again. Jack's eyes out like he's in pain. Rhymes as for low waist, cat laughs. Way back, but I can't wear 'em now. Face the fat, a butt crack would hang out. That's where
Hi, Ink.
Pop-Tart says hit the like button, everyone. Cat says let's call
Jack's doing his usual, hiding from the camera. He's trying to get him.
Cat says my brain isn't. That you're flew out of sight.
Something like that. I don't know.
That you're flew out of sight. That you're flew out of sight.
Hey, good morning.
Welcome to Cat's house. Chaos on display.
Only the feds need to know. Do they need to know? Or do they not need to know? Or is that on a need to know basis only? Or, never mind. Armando, if that really is your name. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Yes, Jack's over there hiding. How are you doing? It's good to see you. George says, exactly. Gotcha. I realize I say gotcha a lot, and I blame Mr. Brad Boy.
Members get it. Members get it. Yeah. John rolls in asking, how do I make her my hot wife? Says he met her 5 hours ago, already planning right. Cat laughs, boy,
I see that.
love is love.
It's the mirror. The mirror is really old, and it's got some etching on it. Just natural. So that's what you're seeing.
Cat's favorite shoe, cat snatches it back like Sir Stocky in a flirt. Jack lunges again, acting wild and dangerous. Save the shirt, this dog is outrageous. Henry says, there's a body over there. Cat whispers, and you know, shh, we don't share. We keep our bodies in the
Hi, Bubba. Are you done?
What kind of house is this anymore?
Oh, gosh, you're going to burn your nose, buddy. Sorry about that, honey.
Oh, shoot. Watch out.
Did it get you, Bubba? I'm sorry. Did it get you? Honey? All right. Watch out. That's hot, okay? It's hot stuff, buddy. That's me from excuses. Yes. Dylan, oh my gosh, I saw your short this morning, Dylan. It was snowing in July. What the heck? And I love your accent, Dylan. It was so unexpected. Jack's over here hiding with me.
Soulful male and female duet. Retro funky groove, clean falsetto accents. Creamin' as Harry smells it.
Hi, Gareth. Good morning. Dylan says, no, you got it all wrong. It was actually back in December 1st, 2025. Well, Dylan, you got to change the name of your video. It says July something 2026. But you know what? I would leave it because people will see it and say, what? Where is it snowing in July? That might get people to look at it. Good for you. But anyways, like I said, I love your voice. I love your accent. It's great. And the fact that it was snowing and you liked it so much was very, very Dylan, because Dylan does not like hot weather. How are you, Gareth? It's good to see you. Wow. Good morning, Gareth. Oh, why am I bent over like an old lady? I don't know. I catch myself doing it sometimes. All right, we're done. You're doing okay. Ooh, hot stuff. Why are you hiding this morning, Bubba? Who hurt your feelings, huh? You tell Mama. Mama make it all better. All right. You know what? That is good. That's it. That's it. Oh, Dylan Thomas was born in my city. The same Dylan we have here right now? I've never seen my calves. Nothing to write home about. No, the poet. I kind of thought you might mean somebody else. Hey, Dylan, were you named after a poet, do you think? Could be. Or were you named after Bob Dylan? Jack, I need you to settle so I can finish getting ready, Bubby. What do you think? Ah, Jackie. It's a big standoff over here. I know what to do. Yes, you do, Cat. Okay. Just a sec. I remembered. George, thank you. I mean, Mondo. I mean, whoever you really are. Unclear. Dylan says, I don't know who. I don't know. It's possible, I guess. No way. I'm born. We're almost birthday twins, Dylan. We're a day apart. Well, a day and some more, but you know, we won't talk about the more, just the day. Bob Dylan named himself after, oh, really? Wow, I must have known that. See? Wild. Bob Dylan named himself after this great poet, the one that you were talking about that was born in your town, something like that. Come on, Jack. Come on. What do you think? Yes, Kara says, that's really cool. Dylan, just say yes. Yep, I was married after, I mean, I was not married. I swear that's not on my brain. I don't know why it came out of my mouth. No, he didn't really. Is that true? Schleprock. I know you're not married, Dylan. It was just a word that came out of my mouth that didn't make any sense, and I'm laughing at it. There we go. Do I know my boy or what? He just would not settle down. Is that really true? I mean, I was no big, huge fan either way, but I know of him. I didn't know he was quite that old, so I wonder if he was sick. Yes, they said unknown illness. There we go. But he just got back from Ukraine. Wow. Weird. Well, interesting. Well, I'm sorry for his family for sure. I don't want anybody to have to go through that, but I guess it's life, right? Hi, Bubba. Hi. You decided to come up and say hi. Good morning. Say, I got some on my nose. Water all over my nose. What do you got? Mom's headphones? Jack loves glasses or headphones because they smell like my ears. Why are the back of our ears? Oh no! Oh yes, I guess they are smelling, huh? You just don't go around smelling your own ears. Same schlep. George says, I mean Mondo. George, Mondo said, I'm in Southern California. We are in Northeast Tennessee, baby. It's Bristol, baby. Hi, Eric. Jack says, hello, good morning. Dylan says, my brother Brian is in the USA. Oh, the U.S. Army right now. Oh, nice. Well, thank you, Eric. Jack thanks you. Say thank you, sir. Be polite. Dylan says, no, I meant the Navy. Hi, Doctor Who, What, Where? It's been a while. Good morning to you. Bristol night racing is awesome. It is. Home of Tennessee whiskey, Jack Daniels. Home of Mountain Dew. Yeehaw! I should sell my Mountain Dew jug, right? It should be commemorative. I don't think they made them for people. I think they just gave them to employees. Garrett says, JD, I love. Who is Jack Daniels? Oh, yeah. She doesn't work that quick this early in the morning. Dylan says, it is nice to be one of them, but it is dangerous. I hope he will be back home safe one of these days. Kara says, you're telling me. George says, you got to get Dale Jr.'s permission. What? Excuse me? Hang on. Just wait right there, okay? Just wait. You triggered me. Now we're all in trouble. Watch out. All right, George Mondo. Now, Dale, This George Mondo fellow is telling me I have to get your permission. Would you please explain to George who I am to you? That's right, we are redheads united. You can't come between us. We are of one mind. Good morning, Carl Shell. Hi, Chef. Jack. He didn't know who he was talking to, did he? Nino, Major Jackson, Cameron Myers, Voorhees. Wow. Catherine Abigail, Lily Picasso. I'm glad you thought that was awesome. Jack thinks I'm nuts. Kara says Jack is looking good. He is, isn't he? He's a good looking boy. He is a very good boy. Oh yeah, Scratchy, he said. Carl says, how's Lewis Hamilton? I'm not sure. Kara says, you are nuts. I did not get any new tattoos, Nino. I wish I had money to play like that. Oh, Jackie. He says, leave my tail alone. Leave my tail alone. Hey, Nino, what did you eat? Gareth ate beans and bread. No, seriously, what do you eat for dinner? What's your favorite thing to eat, Gareth? Dylan. Hey, Dylan, I love you. I just saw what you said. How about you, Nino? Did you get any new tattoos? Carl says, what's dinner? Fudge stripe cookies. That's what was dinner for me. What about you, Carl? Kara says, you are nuts in a great way. Well, thank you. That's what my brother said the other day. My brother doesn't know. No, he did not know I did YouTube. Did YouTube. So he comes over to help me the other day. I haven't seen him in at least a year. He comes over to help me the other day, and I come out in full Mabel. Full makeup, hair, dress, everything. And he just looks at me and goes, you're just like Mom. You're so crazy. So thank you, Garrett. Motivate and elevate. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, good morning. Good morning there, ma'am, Cat. Good morning to you. Trending here. Yes. Hi, Trending. How are you? Bless you too. Carl, do you know Trending? Carl, Trending is a beautiful artist, and you can go hang out with her in the afternoon. For you, it would probably be afternoonish, and she's drawing, and you can hear the waves of the water, and it's just beautiful. Fun to hang out with Trending when she's drawing and trying to figure out who she is drawing. Kara says, no better accolade than being compared to your mom. Oh no, you don't know my mom. But yes, I think it was the very best of my mom he was speaking of, if I do say so myself. Trending at Motivate and Elevate. Let's go, says, I'm good, ma'am. How are you too? Good. It is work day number 3. And even though I have a busy route, I don't have any trucks. So it won't be that bad. George says, love your voice and accent so down to, well, thank you. I appreciate you, Trending. Carl says, I only know people on TikTok. Carl, that's so not nice. What about all your friends here on YouTube? That might hurt their feelings. Jack, are you hiding? Okay. Let's get out of here. You have to change your name. I cannot always remember. You're going to show up again in the future and I'll be like, George. Nino, I already asked you. I told you. You weren't listening. You came in here, you said hi, and you left right away, didn't you, Nino? Look at all those cute little stickers. How'd you get those, Nino? Fudge striped graham cookies? Fudge striped cookies? I don't know. Fudge and graham cookies. Wait, I don't know. George says Mondo. George, also known as Mondo, says they just don't listen. Who is they? Excuse me. Who is they? Who you got my dander at? Explain it. Wow, you have chicken and scalloped potatoes. Um, Fudge striped graham cookies. I know that's not exactly the right name, but that's what they are. Carl says membership on TikTok is free. Cool. Dylan says, Nino, no offense, buddy, but why is your username green while most of us are blue? Yes, why, Nino? Yes, fudge grams. Yes, fudge stripe grams. Thank you, Nino. George says, what you ate. You like that? That's a little thing between me and Nino. Yeah, they were on sale at Food Lion, Nino, when I was starving. So I bought 2 packages. Gareth says, I'll send you another voice recording soon when I work it out. Cool. Anyway, my favorite food is any hot curry, but has to be chicken. Okay. I don't even think I know what curry is. Is curry's a flavor, right? Or no? See, I don't know anything. Nino says to Dylan, because I'm a member. And Jack, stop that. Members get smell-o-vision. Hi, Baba. Oh, yes. And he gets curry is spicy. Is it a vegetable? It is a seasoning. I'm confused. Is curry a meal or just a... So curry chicken is the flavor of the chicken. Carl says, I can't afford membership on YouTube. That's okay, Carl. We can still be friends. No, it's a spicy sauce of India, traditional cooking. Okay. You see how adventurous I am, right? Nino says, I was blessed by an angel, the monthly giveaway angel. Say thank you, YouTube. Hey, Dylan, if you're subscribed every month, YouTube gives away 10 free memberships. So next month, I'll try again and maybe you'll get one. And you just get to see some different videos, nothing special, really. I think if we didn't have to work so much, we would probably do more member stuff. But work kicks my butt. It lets me eat fudge graham cookies for dinner. That's the good thing about work. Yes, Mondo, you can ask question. You should raise your hand first. No, I'm kidding. That's a Rosie thing. Jack, what's this? It's a brain sucker. What's it doing, Jack? It's starving. Hi, cage never missing. Memberships are random, though. Wish you could choose because gifting trolls doesn't make sense. I think so too. I think they should give you like two, at least two you could pick. Are you offended at the brain sucker comment? Huh? You didn't like that joke? Gareth says, okay, I'm going back to bed for an hour. Take care, all. Thank you for hanging out, Gareth. We love you. And sweet dreams. Heck yeah, go back to sleep. Can we really talk? Sure, right here and now, we're talking. What's up? Say, what's up? Just be aware that everything you say is being monitored by my girlfriend over here. That's why we don't talk about Sarah Lee too loud. Deb's got a big foot. I don't want her foot up my butt. I'm behaving myself. Okay, we have listened to the same song 100 times now. And it's only 3:24, but it feels like it's 4:44. How about a fun new Mabel song? Sure, let's do it. If you're trying to go back to sleep, sorry.
Check-ins at 3. Check-outs whenever the raccoons say so. I got a porcelain squeaking like it's telling no tales. One broke lawnmower and about 6 sales. Running next door, hollering aliens are back. I said, girl, it's just Earl riding on his tractor track. Got duct tape dreams and a coffee and fun. If it ain't fixed today, it'll still be there, hun. Guess it just sitting right beside the sink.
High five. High five. Let's go. Big Deb. Oh, Jack. Jack loves her. He loves her so much. All right. What do you think, Jack? I have lost my eyelash color. There it is. Yes. Ooh, that charged pretty quickly, Jack. So crazy. I think it's a big fat trick.
Well, bless your heart. Y'all found
Jackie, you're the prettiest.
check-ins at 3. Check-outs whenever the raccoons say so.
Can Mondo give you his number? You could, but I won't do anything with it. Unless you want to come over and help mow the lawn. If you want to help Miss Mabel mow her lawn, you surely can come and give me your number, honey. Too much wind. There's just too much wind, Jack. And first off, second off, Mondo, only one person in a relationship can call themselves by this, what is it called, second person, talk about themselves in the second person. It just wouldn't work. Two of us doing that would not work. Dylan says, did you get my comment? I don't think I did, dear Dylan. Let me pull you up here. Channel activity. Oh, it says, oh, okay, and okay. Me, no offense, buddy, but why? That's the last thing I saw, honey, was a couple of okays and then asking Nino about his membership. Membership has its privileges. So, if there was something else, just retype it for me. Are you watching me? Every move you make. Jack and Deb.
Welcome home, y'all. Now somebody go see what Rhonda's doing. I'm smelling smoke again.
It only went part of the way through. Darn it. We'll play it tonight. Erebus. Yes, it does tend to censor some comments. You are right. And good morning to you. 12 likes. Thanks, guys. Let's go to studio. You are in the studio. Alrighty. We work this one right here. Yes, that is it. Well, George Armando, I can't tell you what to do. If you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to, and we're happy to have you. But just remember, Big Deb and Jack have got their eye on you. Literally, Jack's watching you. You can see that. All right. Dylan says, I thought Jack was being possessively becoming aggressive for a minute there. Phew, he was only rolling around on the bed when he made that growling noise, even though it wasn't really a growl. You know, it is very strange for Jack to growl. He doesn't really, so yeah. It is fun when he plays. George says Jack looks okay with that. Jack looks pretty relaxed over there. You can see the whites of his eyes now. I know, Dylan, have you seen him get aggressive over his snack? All right, phone, where are you? There you go. Better. Okay. Dylan says, I just never seen dogs did that before. I didn't know. Really? Dylan, how many dogs have you had? Have you had dogs growing up? No, not really. You didn't see him get like that. Erebus says, it is pretty early here. I just woke up, but a friend recommended the channel. Well, thank your friend. It is pretty early here, too. It's before 4 in the morning. Hey, Carl Shell. Are you still here, Carl? You're from Greece, born and raised. Are you still in Greece? And wow. George, also known as Mondo, says, besides you, don't know, maybe Jack might be better to cuddle up to now at the moment, LOL. Yes. Jack is totally free to cuddle. Hi, Buddha. Good morning. So what is the time difference between us, Erebus? It is, let me see, look at the time. 3:35 a.m. here. Buddha says, good morning, still sleepy, just got up to pee, LOL, said, cool, Cat is on. Well, thank you for saying hi on your way to and from. Good morning, Buddha, and sweet dreams. Go back to sleep, sister. Dylan's time is 2:25. Erebus says it's 10:35 here, but it depends where in Greece you are. The time changes. So, okay. Same here. Just within my state. Dylan, you're on the are you in Tennessee, Dylan? Oh, no, you're in Kentucky. So Dylan's to the west of me. But our friend Daniel Kitts is also in Tennessee, and he's an hour difference from me. George, also known as Mondo, says, but rather be next to you and Dale Jr. in the corner. Yeah. She might have something to say about that. She just might. She says, she's got her fist all balled up. She says, watch it, buddy. Okay, let's do. We haven't done this in a while. There we go. No, it's okay, Dylan. The minutes are okay. Buddha. Buddha's here with another name. Thank you, Buddha. Okay. Well, Dale, she asked me for a cup, so I'm obliging. Erebus says I was technically named after a volcano in Greece, Mount Erebus, but it's also the god. It's also the Greek god of darkness or shadows. Are you friends with Lucifer and gosh, what's the other one? Satan? Is that where you came from? I don't know if they would recommend me, but so weird. Here you go, honey. Here you go, darling. Yes. What's that? You have something to say? Oh, oh, so sorry. Okay. My head got all big. Even my dog thinks I'm a little off. Huh, Jackie? That is very cool about your name, by the way. Dylan says volcanoes can be dangerous if you're not careful. You're right. Hey, you know, one of my favorite places, Mount Shasta, is an old volcano. And all the, if you drive around the town of Mount Shasta, you'll see where the volcano lava ran. It's a whole field. It's really cool. Mondo says, a little. Erebus is only Nyx and Thanatos. I don't know who that is. Carl Shell went to TikTok this morning. He even got here early for a Sunday morning. Tone says it's cool to see the lava, but you definitely wouldn't want to get burned either, right? This is all cooled off lava just when it dried, where it dried. It's just still there. Nyx is the goddess of night in Greece, and then Thanatos is the god of death. So nighttime death, death of night, nighttime. Those are your friends, huh? Michael, hello. Michael at Midnight Junior and Snowflake says, good morning, everyone in the Cat&Jack family and to Jack. I hope everyone's feeling or having a great morning, just up with Snowflake while the kittens are in bed. So everything's okay with the one kitten, I suppose, Michael. I didn't catch after you had her checked. Feet are good? Kitty legs are good? Dylan says, what are you thinking about? Oh, and lava tunnels. Oh my gosh, Dylan, there are lava tunnels in Mount Shasta, all around Mount Shasta. Very cool too. All very safe now. Well, unless you want to get spiritual, then we can talk about something different. Let's see. I might have a picture of one of the tunnels in my phone. Erebus says, if only my parents named me Hades. Oh no. Michael says, our family's pet dog Dino, who's 14, is not doing well. His back is bothering him and not walking good. Yes, Moonlight's walking fine. The vet wanted to talk to me Wednesday about them and plans for them. Dylan says, oh no, I'm good with the spiritual stuff. Pictures, pictures, pictures. What are you doing, Bella? He's in flight mode. But Mabel's messing, not Mabel, what's her face is messing with you here. There you go. Very comfy he is. You're welcome, because he don't give a damn. Hi, Sarah Washington. Jack says good morning. Everybody can kiss my butt. Sorry, I meant that in a funny way. I ain't mad or nothing. Logan's Legos and Gaming says hello again. Hello, friend. How are you? Michael says, I got to get shots done for them and planned when they should be fixed. The third kitten got a home, but she has one more and need to ask her husband if they want her or to give it to me. George says, do believe in dwarfs? I know, silly question. Yes, I do. Did I mention I've been to Mount Shasta? On the way to Mount Shasta, we went to Reddington, the Redwood Forest in Reddington, California. And we got a picture of an elf. So if there's elves and fairies, there's certainly dwarfs. Logan's Legos and Gaming says, good, I'm glad. Rusty Dog the Ghost, good morning. I like, is that your real name in real life, Erebus? I'll stick with Erebus, though I missed a part. Though Erebus is also known as the god of chaos, but technically Aries, is that Aries? Beats that? Hi, Wasa, good morning. Michael says, I need to decide, should I have 3 kittens plus Snowflake or would just keep the 2 kittens with Snowflake? Wasa says, you did? I want to see that photo. I was looking for it. I'm having issues. The photo of the elf at the base of the redwood tree. I'll have to look for it. Erebus says, yes, it is my real name. Parents Giving. That's really cool. Sam Gloves, your gloves friend is here. Logan says, how do you know Russian? I do not know Russian. Are you typing in Russian? Michael says, Good morning, Wasa. And how was your Sunday morning going so far? Wasa says, I was just about to say you went to Mount Shasta. That is a crazy place. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. You're so close, Wasa. But Dobre means good in Russian. Um, is that how you answered? I'm just saying, I'm wondering if it's YouTube has a translator now where you don't even know somebody's speaking. I don't know. It just translates for you. So maybe if that's what you saw, Logan, I'm not sure. I know, Sam. I know. It's kind of like I don't even know where that one glove went, Sam. I'm sorry. But thanks for coming by, Sam. George says, sorry, it's more of a satanic meeting. What was? What I miss? What's satanic? Oh, no. I don't believe in satanic. Dylan says, I do love cold winter better than hot weather, and I love freezing temperatures, but maybe not very long. I do like to use a heater and to be nice and cozy and warm. So funny. Michael says her husband thinks I should have 3 kittens and give rid of Snowflake. His wife said, what? I wouldn't even deal with those people, Michael. I can't even read anymore. That's ridiculous. Who the heck is her husband anyways? I know, Sam, and I only had the one. And it was in my purse yesterday, and now I can't find it. I don't know where it went. Well, Wasa, I'm just saying, I don't believe in it. Obviously, other people believe, and what you believe is what you create. Sam gloves. I can't wear it the whole thing, but I will put it on for you and snap it because it was so much fun. Logan says, I want to know the nuclear accidents. I know. Wasa says, Logan, I love you already. There you go, Sam. What am I doing, Jack? Watch out, Jack. Sam says yes for the latex gloves. Mondo says no glove, no love. Erebus says I'm an atheist. I wouldn't know. All right, Sam. Wasa, you like nuclear energy too? Good morning, William. How are you? And no, it's the gloves guy. We love Sam gloves. It's stuck. Am I next? Would you like a probing? The probing around here is done by Ghost. Sorry. Dylan says cold weather helps me sleep very well, especially when I get warmed up, and I never could sleep good during the summertime. George says no problem. Michael says her husband is crazy. Sounds like it. I told him Snowflake comes first, and she's my original cat left, who was great with me. They are both in their 20s, young and crazy. And Snowflake is up watching your live with me. Here, let's provide some entertainment. Boom, 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 boom. Here you go, Snowflake. Get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Wawasa. If that's the way you want to look at it, sure. But if you don't believe in it, it's not a reality for you. It's just not your reality. How's that? It's not my reality. Everybody's reality is different based on their perceptions and beliefs. Yes, Mondo. Actually, I was just trying to provide something fun for the cat. Okay. Jack looks quite offended. Are you mad, buddy? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me, puppy. Look at him. He's like, you don't trust me? You don't trust me? I love you. You're my good boy. I love you. He's a good boy. He's the cutest puppy. Logan says, is the dog a golden retriever? No, Logan. He's an Irish setter. Or a red setter. Look at you. What are you doing, puppy? Hmm? George, also known as Mondo, says he was asleep and you started to play with his tail. Right? I did it for Snowflake. Michael at Midnight Jr. and Snowflake said, Moonlight and Nosh knocked over my can of Pepsi earlier today. Glad it was a can and not a glass bottle where I used to pour it in. You know, I know it's probably available in some places, but I'm pretty sure we're bringing back the glass bottles, at least to my area. Well, then there's a lesson there, Wasa. You know, I'm a student of the Course in Miracles. You hear Yogi talk about this stuff all the time, yet you don't call him out on it. Why does he lift his leg like that? He's defending himself, or maybe he wants me to pet him. Maybe he's like right here. Belly rubs, right. Logan says the best way to get a dog to be happy? Belly rubs. Jack's not a big belly rub guy. Yep, he just wants me to pet his belly, that's all. He probably just really wants me to leave him alone. Cage says, believing in Satan is kind of dumb because the people that believe in him also thought he was a goat named Baphomet that they changed to Satan, so I don't know. Michael says, I know I see glass Coke bottles. Pepsi, I need to find out if they may be in Connecticut. Jackie, are you okay over there? I only think, George, often wrongly. George Mondo. Maybe that's what you're doing, Wasa. Maybe I misunderstand. Logan says, who wants to know all the nuclear accidents I know? I don't know. Maybe somebody wants to hear, Logan. Michael says, I told my mom she should make me a Pepsi blanket to match with my Pepsi boxers. Really? Very cool. Are you sure he wants me to leave him alone? Do you see him watching me? I think he's looking like, come over here, Mom. You better come back over here. Baba. Just a minute, okay? Just for a minute. Oh, yes, he's a sweet boy. He's a very, very sweet boy. I love you. Yeah, he's a good boy. But your breath stinks so bad. Oh my gosh. I think he needs a dental. He's so cute. Michael says, yeah, I ordered a pair a long time ago from a catalog. Oh, very cool. Pepsi boxers. Gotcha. Thanks, Wasa. You like the profile photo of Jack as a puppy? Cat as a little mere kitten? Or just a bone, says Mondo. Cage Never Missing says, I don't have any religion currently, but I was a Gnostic atheist. It sucked. Why did it suck? Wasa says, that's why I already love Logan. Wasa wants to hear some, Logan. Go for it. Jackie, you're so cute, puppy. Whoop. Now's your chance. Coffee is getting cold and I don't even know where it's at. Sad. All right, Dale, you must go. Back to your room. Everybody wants proof. Cage Never Missing says, too many weirdos. Too many that denied facts. Have you met Wasa? Are you Bubson? Oh my gosh. Are you doing that again? Wow, that's a lot. That's, wow. Hey, Sarah Washington, how are you this morning, man? Tired but up. Sarah, is it the same time for you as it is for me? Logan says it is exactly 3 a.m. for me. 4:01 here. Logan, are you still up from last night? Have you not been to bed yet? I always think that's very interesting. I'm getting up when people are just going to bed. Logan says, nope. Mondo says, it was really great talking to you and Jack. Gonna smoke a bowl and finish my beer and head to bed in a bit. Really wish we could really talk. Yeah. Nice talking to you here, Mondo. It was very nice meeting you. Oh, hello, Jackie Poo. You got gas. You do have gas, don't you? I knew I smelled it. I knew it. There we go. Molten corium from the Chernobyl. Kate says, I hardly ever sleep or hardly sleep ever. I'm a night owl. Ooh, I couldn't do that. Wassa says, so Logan, you must be familiar with what the elephant's foot is. Logan said, yes. Oh, and that's when he said what it was. It looks like an elephant's foot. Cool. Is it in this picture? Wait a minute. He said Gnostic atheist. It sucked. Excuse me. I'm going to steal that one, he says. I was just thinking maybe that picture is in this computer. If I could figure out where the pictures are in here. I am glad you're still here. I thought you were leaving. You confused me, George. George Mondo. Where are pictures on this computer? I am so confused. Copilot. All right. How about where are photos? Cage says, not only am I a night owl, but I also make music. So, oh, really? What kind of music? Cool. Right? Logan said, what kind of music also? George said, Mondo. Thank you very much. I'll do my best to remember. Logan says, yeah, very interesting. Where are my photos? Dang it. There we go. Let's open it. Logan says, someday I want to go to Chernobyl. Have you saw those videos where people go in there and see the animals and just the things that are going on over there? Really cool. Let's open this up. I need more. More. Where is it? Oh, okay. Here we go. I got the North Reddington pictures. I'm looking for that lava tunnel first. The little elf will take me longer because I have to search the pictures. Here we go. I guess you can't see the tunnel that good. That sucks. It's outside of the tunnel. How's that? All right, I thought I had an actual picture of the tunnel, but this is outside of the tunnel. That's all I got. Wassa says, I just prepared a healing plate of hookworms extracted using Coca-Cola, not Poopsie. Well, thank you for that. Where the heck did Carl go? Yeah, he said something about TikTok and was gone. Let me see. I feel like we did have more pictures of the tunnels. Carl, oh, there's Carl. Carl did not die. Yes. What's the joke, Mondo? Wassa says, I'm going to ruin my own appetite here. Just made a plate of food. Ooh. Logan says, what? Why? Why did it eat the hookworms? Good question. Um, know why Carl blocked Wasa? It's a joke between them. Nikita, hello. Sarah said, hi, Carl. Nikita said, good morning, everyone in the Cat and Jack family, and to Jack. Hope everyone's having a great morning. Me and Mom told my dad Snowflake is staying, and to tell that hubby Snowflake is family. That's right. How dare he? Who does he think he is, anyways? I have a bunch of the same pictures, apparently. All right, this is not getting me ready for work. You're fired, Cat. Logan says, I thought Carl exploded like a nuclear bomb. I guess not. No. Mondo says, and don't take this the wrong way, but you know what I like most in a girl? Unavailability? Oh, the hookworms are for protein. I should have known. Nikita says, he said it because she's diabetic. My dad said, so what? I love Snowflake and I'm here for her. I agree. We're all here for Snowflake. That guy's strange. Me, says George. Mondo. Funny. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. It's very intrusive and invasive. I'll stick with my girlfriend, thank you. Logan said, just kidding. Where did Jack go? And there he is. Oh, yes. Well, thank you. There it is. Coffee. I still did not go get my coffee. I brought Debbie coffee. Sarah says hi to Nikki. Wassa says, believe it or not, that is Carl's way of telling me he loves me. Yes. And I for sure love Carl back. And I don't say that about other men. I don't often say that. Carl's special. Right, Carl? You have that effect on both men and women, Carl. Suave. Nervous. What is that face for? Are you questioning Wassa over there? What are you doing in the backyard, Logan? Are you waiting to see if the ships are landing? What's the matter? You never danced before, dog? Yuck. You're playing with your dogs out there. Mandu says, I'd like to think I'm special. Well, don't we all? Yuck. What'd I miss? What was poop? Erebus says, no, I just saw my friend was in here. Who was your friend? Who? 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 Logan says, my damn face is covered in poop. How come? What happened? Oh my gosh. I did miss something. I don't believe that if your face was completely covered in that, you would have time to be typing on your phone. Wasa says, George/Mondo, are you one of a kind? That makes you special by definition. One of a kind in the universe, rare and precious. Aww. Logan says, I did miss it. I saw Wasa say ew and saw poopy emojis, and then you said your face was covered in it, and I don't understand what happened, Logan. What happened? Mr. Dollar City, I am good. How are you, friend? You face planted. That's okay, Logan. On one of my videos, I'm walking outside with Jack, and you hear a big squish, and I'm like, oh, I just stepped in dog poop on camera. Very embarrassing. I didn't edit it out either. I left it. Oh, Kamara technically, but he goes by Cage. Um, ever loving outdoors. Hello, aw, the baby. Why do you have boots on the bed? Because Deborah does what she wants. Erebus, Kamara or Cage is new to us. So thank you to them. Bossa says, excuse me, I'm eating. I'm so sorry, precious. Are you going to be okay? Can we do anything to help you? Logan says you weren't wearing just right. I weren't, huh? Mondo. Mondo says, thanks, Wasa, for your comment. Wasa is one of the kindest people I know. No, Logan says, gosh darn it, I got dog shoot in my mouth. Oh, that's disgusting. Go shower. Go spit that out right away. Don't stop to talk on the phone. Go immediately. Nikita says, Snowflake's so cute in our video call with us. She's curled up next to Dad. Oh, you all are on a video call now? Sweet. So, like, we're in a little circle, right? You guys are both watching this and talking to each other. So, we're like a whole connected little circle going on. It's kind of cool. Logan says, why is the water freezing my toes off? Logan, you're funny. Kai, good morning. Hi, bye, love you. Hi, bye, I love you too, Kai. Thank you for the flyby, Kai. There's Cage. Cage says, I've been here 2 streams, I think. I didn't count, but I've subscribed the last live. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for popping up and letting us get to know you, Cage. Soul Chef Antonia says, hello, beautiful souls. Good morning, sweet Soul Chef Antonia. How are you? Our friend, where are we? Our friend. Who here watches Lucy? 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 Or are you talking about Lucy? Carl says, Cat missed a message. Dang it, Cat. Wassa says, JP, there's that Carl again. Promote him. Agreed. Who here watches Lucy? I watch Lucy. Like, I love Lucy. I'm looking, Carl. Never fear. Here I go. Carl Shell, channel activity. I saw Wassa is blocked. You said Gobby? Gobby. Good morning. And then Cat missed a message. That's all I saw. I don't know who Gobby is. That's the only thing I see that I missed, Carl. Erebus, I wanted to say to our friend Soul Chef Antonia that Erebus was named after a mountain, right? Mount Eris? Is that what it was? Or did I get it totally wrong? Lou S.A. I know, Logan. I only know Lucy. Lucy, I'm home. Who is Gabi? I don't know. Sounds like somebody from Lord of the Rings. Soul Chef Antonio says, how are you, Cat? You sound so much better. Yes, I've gotten some Advil cold and sinus, and I am medicated up. So I am feeling better. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Dollar City, thank you for coming. Thank you. I love you. They say, okay, bye. Bye, Mr. Dollar City. Mount Erebus, but technically I said the location wrong. It's technically in Antarctica, but the name is Greek. Okay. Well, our friend Soul Chef Antonia just had a magical experience on, I want to say Mount Ida, but I don't know if I'm wrong. I possibly could very possibly be wrong. So I thought it was interesting that you were named after a mount and she had a beautiful experience on a mount. Nino says medicine, yes. Here, you know who needs to sponsor me? Mount Ida, yes. Advil Cold and Sinus. This show brought to you, but it's not a show. This morning brought to you by Advil Cold and Sinus. Make your day better. Don't take too much, it will make you grumpy. Carl says Cat doesn't like me. Yes, you got some explaining to do. I did see that. Carl, I love you. What are you talking? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Fred and Ethel, they're so sweet. But I am more of a Lucy fan. She's my hero. Um. Oh, yes, Carl. Carl, are you listening? Mount Nebo. Where is that? Is that in Greece? Logan says my phone's about to die. It's dead. Erebus. It's where Moses made the commandments. Oh, his story. Gotcha. There's that gotcha again. Tom's face is another long day. Whew. Is it over, Tom? Hi, Paul. Good morning. Nino says, sing with me, Cat. Sweet Caroline. Good times never. What is the rest of the words to that? It's all in Jordan. Gotcha. Wassa said I had a prairie dog named Lucy. And then, oh, speaking of Lucy, hey, Paul. When I have some money, some extra spending money, would you consider making me a piece of art? Would you consider doing a bigger version for your good friend Cat of Lucy? Speaking of Lucy. Wassa says, and I got confused. Prairie dog named Lucy and my ex-girlfriend Carrie #2 got a pug and stole the name and named it that. Funny. Fred and Ethel, how do you know they never did? Mondo. Oh, wait a minute. Logan says, E. And Carl says, I can't wait to copyright Carl. I keep forgetting. Damn it. Carl, I love you. I love you. I love you. And that means you want me to give you a reason to say copyright. Is that it? It's time for Carl's song. Y'all get ready. Well, don't do it yet, Paul, because I don't have the money. And I don't know when I will, but I love that piece so much. Okay, Carl, here it comes. Get ready. We're going to dance and get warmed up for work. $1 million. I heard that, Sarah. Love you, Carl. One microphone sends center stage. Feedback squealing like bottled rage. Carl said, ladies, let's keep it clean. Only at the front door, but never the kitchen door. Carl. And a microphone. The police are on their way. Felix for life. Hello. What Felix? Felix the cat? Jack looks possessed. Testing, testing. Not Felix the cat. I have 2 Felix the cat shirts. Felix for life, I love you. Aw, so who's Felix? Are you Felix? Somebody call the cops, Carl. In other words, the government is on their way. You and Wassa, man, you're gonna be best friends. Me too, Paul. Felix is a famous Korean singer. Oh, is that K-pop? I'm old, so you'll have to walk me through this. Enjoy jail, Carl. Just for that, you're getting the second version. This dog's hella hype. He sure is. Woohoo! It's like party time. Pump in the air. Okay. I've heard of it before. Carl. Just for that, Carl. You got this. There you are. Oh. Felix, the cat. Right, Jack? That works. Put it on. You put it on. His voice sounds like he has extra. Well, Carl, thank you for the fun. Dara says the hound's interest is piqued. It wants to wear clothes. It just wants to smell everything. Anything of mine. Say, I smelly everything. Carl says, it's not fun for me. Yes, it is. You know it is, Carl. But if you told me, Cat, really, it's not fun, I'll never play it online again. I'll never play another Carl song if that's how you feel. Hello, Dara. Anyways, did I say hello? Good morning. Logan's Legos and Gaming says, Cat, it's time for me to change my big toe wrap thing. I hope you didn't get dog poo on that. Felix says, the floof is like, leave me alone. He is. But then when I leave him alone for too long, he gets all moody. You know? Like some people I know. Hey, Carl, do you know I love you? I love you so much, Carl. I really mean that. You're so much fun. Well, thank you for the sub, Felix. Logan says my nail is broken in a very bad way. I hate when that happens. Put a Band-Aid on it and then ignore it. You're going to lay down now. But yes, George, otherwise known as Mondo. Say it or forever hold your peace and your peas. Felix says, I went to sleep on the couch and somehow teleported to my bed. That's amazing. George says, that's right. Okay, well, George, it's been fun having you. Thank you for hanging out today. And if you're going to sleep, sweet dreams. I hope you have some magical dreams. Easy home cooking. Hi, my friend. How are you? Thank you for the like, sweet friend. Yes, thank you guys for the likes. Erebus says, blame Hypnos. He probably did that. He probably did. Wassa, me and Hypnos, we're good friends. Wassa says, hey, Paul. Did Paul say something that I just missed? Easy Home Cooking is asking us to watch a video. I will bring it up. Oop. Hang on. Let's go to her channel. One day ago, what's it called? Ridge Gourd curry recipe. Who said they liked curry? That was our friend, our English friend. For some reason, I'm having a hard time. Why can I not just copy? Oh, there it is, copy. Okay, I got your channel up and I will play it when I'm done live streaming, my friend. And Marlon says, yep, still here. All right, let me share this video. If anybody wants to help our friend or learn how to make this delicious curry. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Bushka. Thank you, Bushka. Wow. Wait a minute. Logan, you said it was your... Oh, we just said it was your nail. Never mind. All right, let me see if I got this done. This is our friend Easy Home Cooking's latest video. If you would like to watch a cooking video just to learn something or to hang out and meet somebody new, our friend Easy Home Cooking would appreciate it. You accidentally left, Felix? You're welcome, my friend. Logan says, wait, Artful, I remember you. That's our friend Paul, who is the wonderful artist. Erebus says, well, I got a broken arm, so I'm typing with one hand. Very difficult. Wow. Yes. Why are you not using talk to text? You're doing excellent then, if you're just using one hand. George Allen says, Mondo, Mondo Man, I wanna be Mondo Man. Village People? Oh, is that a song? I don't know it. Sarah says, onion rings are the best. With or without zesty sauce, Sarah? Hey, Bushka, are you doing all right? Thank you again. That was very cool. Erebus says, well, I was born with one eye as well. How I do what I do is amazing. Are you serious? Really? I never know if somebody's putting me on or not. I would say absolutely, I agree with you. Oh no, Logan's Legos and Gaming says, I lost a German Shepherd 2 years ago. Wow. Easy says, Sister's dog's very nice. He is a nice dog. Thank you, Easy. That's terrible, Logan. I don't know what I would do if I lost Jack. I would be brokenhearted. People would have to keep an eye on me. Macho Man. Randy, Macho Man Savage, and Miss Elizabeth. Logan's Legos and Gaming says, bruh, just say Logan. Are you talking to me? Am I a bruh? Wait a minute. I have bras. I have a bra, but I'm not a bra. Okay, Logan, gotcha. And stop saying gotcha, cat. Aravis says, yeah, it's called anophthalmia. Is a birth deficiency. Wow. Bushka says, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Really good. Thank you so much, Bushka. Um, our friend Logan was talking about losing a German Shepherd. Is that a Malinois you have on your profile photo? George says YMCA, really? I mean Mondo. Mondo, Mondo, Mondo at the YMCA. YMCA. Mondo says really. YMCA, really. And Artful says, oh my. Don't know what happened. Easy Home Cooking says to everybody in the chat, hello friends, good afternoon. And sister, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Easy. Logan says, what is all this? Is this a song? Logan's talking about cry, 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 and more crying, suffering, and crying yourself to sleep every night. Oh no. Now Carl is crying. Oh, because you lost your pet. Got you. I'm a little lost. Forgive me. Yes. I can understand how that would feel, Logan. And Paul says, yes, Logan, it's very sad losing pets. Oh, gosh. Wanda says, the effing village people. Gosh, I'm done. All right, Mondo. Logan's Legos and Gaming says, I agree, and I still had to go to school the next dang day. Yeah, that sucks. Maybe it kept your mind a little, I mean, not that your mind would be taken off of it, but maybe your parents were hoping you'd be distracted a little bit. Logan says, I own a Roblox. I own a Roblox company for real. Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know you could own one. Um, George, also known as Mondo, reminds me of yesterday. I was at work, and nope, the day before yesterday, and a manager was saying something to me, and I couldn't hear him because I am pretty darn deaf. And I had to ask him 3 times, and by the third time, you could tell he was really frustrated with me. And I don't know. I don't know how I felt. I felt bad for him, but then I was like, it's not my fault. Carl says, good morning, Allie. Good morning, Allie. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, any friends of Carl shells that might be around. Erebus says, I own YouTube. Just kidding. Now you sound like Carl. Logan says, well, I made one. You made a company. Okay, cool. Was is dropping a video or a link, and it says, anyone who wants to know about mind your P's and Q's, here you go. Wasa, I wanted to ask you, do you know of a YouTube person called uh, Stoner Shoot Gump? Stoner Gump. Logan says, game called Plain Crazy. You build things. Oh, very cool. Hi, serving my Redeemer. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Carl said, I'm closing YouTube down. And Logan says, I made PCNRC. Is that the name of your company? Nino. Nino. Who puts anchovies on pizza? This girl. Forrest's brother, Paul. I don't know. He's so funny. He makes shorts, a lot of shorts, and he talks about some political stuff I thought Wassa would like. But he's just funny. He is so funny. Yes, he's much like Forrest Gump, only he's called Stoner Gump. And Mondo says, I feel you. I'm partially deaf in my left ear. I know where you're coming from. Yeah. Erebus says, and even though I know he's like that, I try so hard to hear him better. I think the more I try, the worse it is. Erebus says, I'm Carl's doppelganger, evil twin. Shh, don't tell anybody. Felix for Life says, Jack looks like he's possessed. I said that myself this earlier. With the whites of his eyes? Yes, he sure does. George says it's for real? Really? Watch your screens, Cat. How do you know me so well? All right. Oh my gosh, what? So cute. Oh, it's snapping fingers. Thank you. Finger heart is what it was called. Thank you. Very cool. Nina says, really, Cat, I tried for the first time and they taste nothing like sardines. Who told you they did? You should have asked me what they tasted like. They tasted like fishy salt. Logan says, yes, my plain crazy company is called Plain Crazy Nuclear Regulatory Commission. Very neat. Carl says, you'll never get jewels off me. I know, Carl. I'm just so happy whenever you leave a comment. Paul says they taste better than sardines. Nina says, nailed it. Fishy salt. I love it. I don't know why I love it, but I do. No, Erebus says, I was a rebel as a kid. I used to throw anchovies at people. Serving my Redeemer says, push the button, Logan. Felix says, I'm hiding in my room because I'm an introvert. Interesting. I find that I think I am too a bit, Felix, but because of my job and because of YouTube, I kind of try to be more social. Paul says, nothing wrong with that, Felix. Carl says, people let me down. I know, Carl. That's what people do. Oh gosh, Felix says, yeah, I hate people. I can't trust anyone. I used to be like that, Felix. George Allen, otherwise known as Mondo, says, just remember to focus on their face and lips when talking to someone. Besides, it makes the conversation more meaningful. Oh, to hear them better. Thank you. Yes. I think sometimes if somebody intimidates me, like this guy is not very nice, so I try not to look him in the eyes. So pay attention. That makes sense. Thank you, Mondo. Erebus says, I bought jewels today. It never came through. I'm irritated. Oh, that sounds irritating. Paul says, hate is a strong word. Wassa says, wow, thanks, Kat. I only watched one short so far, but I couldn't hardly agree more with at least that one. I look forward to checking out more. So far seems like an ever rarer to find sane guy. Yeah, he was great. Felix says, my friend is my bully. How does that work? Well, what responsibility do you take in that, Felix? Carl says, especially certain Americans. Paul says, there are kind people in the world. Well, I have to tell you something, Felix, for life. I had a best friend who was a bit of a bully also. And it got to a point where she was being a little bit bullyish towards my children. And I broke it off with her. Like a 15-year friendship. My oldest friend. Um, I had to say, I don't accept this anymore. Paul says, there are kind people, yes. And Arabic says, I don't got any family or people. No? Do you like it that way? Felix says, I'm a victim. I got jumped with a metal water bottle by my best friend. Well, they're obviously not your best friend. Wow. Well, if that's true, I'm very sorry. That sucks. And how could you even call them your best friend? That's craziness. Logan says, in all caps, you did not read my paragraph. Did you file charges against them, Felix? All right, Logan. Hang on, darling. I'm looking. I'm a looking, Logan. I'm a looking. Are you sure it came through, Logan? Because I don't see it here, darling. All right, I'm going to pull up your name, Logan. Carl says he is giving up. YouTube for the day. Logan, the last thing you wrote that I see, that I did read was yes, my plane crazy company is called PCNRC, Plane Crazy Nuclear Regulatory Commission. I did read it, honey. If there was anything else, it just didn't come through. Paul says, don't give up on everyone. Erebus says, no, sadly, no. I'm a foster child group home. They kept me a few years, but I'm technically an adult. Wow, interesting. Wassa says, it didn't post, Logan. YouTube blocked it. Right? Art post, Artful Art Paul says, bless your heart. Logan says, what the heck? I typed a whole dang paragraph, dang it. Wassa says, man, I can't type these days. Aren't you glad that I pick up on stuff and change words sometimes, Wassa? Erebus says, I went through 7 families. Mine hated me and were abusive, so. Felix says, you didn't read what I said. Boy, I'm just getting in trouble all over the place, aren't I? Carl says, put kids out. Logan says, it seems you don't cuss. Well, you don't know me very well. I do cuss. But I have some very young friends that come into my chat room, and I want to be mindful of that. That's all. Plus, if you cuss too much, it makes you look unintelligent. You know how you can get stuck cussing all the time? Oh, Felix said, I called him a B word. I don't swear, then ran off. And I don't quite understand. Let me with a weird, they left you? Oh, they ran off and left you with a weird old man. Dang, man. So did you call the cops? Hi, Samir. You're not allowed to swear, Felix. Mandu says, damn, I'm still up talking to you. Dang, what are you doing? Paul says, technically, I'm an adult as well, but my inner child still likes to be creative. I love that. Wassa says, Logan, if I write something thoughtful or longer and it has any words in it that the AI for YouTube might interpret in a bad way, then I make a copy of it in my clipboard in case YouTube doesn't post it. That makes sense. If you spend all that time typing out your thoughts, that's a good idea. Samir, hello, my friend. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love, Samir. You're a wonderful friend. Oh no, Logan says, I dropped my phone into the elephant's foot, but you were able to recover it. No, I didn't. I dropped my phone in the road. I dropped my phone. Felix dropped his phone in the road, and Logan. But afterwards, I mean, when you got to a safe place, did you call the cops? Obviously, you didn't. We'll skip that. Logan says, my phone is now highly radioactive. Wow. Wassa says, well, it's not worth retrieving from there. You'd be done less than 24 hours after that. Felix says, no, I was in bed, knocked out. Oh, still, never mind. Okay. Logan says, fuck. Their best friend, Erebus. You talk to them. You figure it out. um, Mondo, that is. Never mind. Felix for Life says, and then I retaliated with my own water or my own metal water bottle revenge. Logan says, Erebus, I don't think that's what he meant. I. That's definitely what he. I'm going to go get some salt and say, I'll take it with a grain of salt. Felix, you fucked up. Felix for Life says, I'm insane. Insane in the membrane. Right, Paul? Exactly. Logan, are you talking to Felix? Where are you, Felix? Where are you located? Yes, you, Felix. You're in the UK. Okay. And there you go, Logan. Logan says, see, I was going to say the answer is pew pew. What was the question? Felix says, is anybody here watching the World Cup? I'll leave it to somebody else because definitely not. When somebody attacks you, oh, well, hopefully you don't find yourself in a position to be a victim. I think that's the first line of defense. Be careful who your best friends are. You have, huh, Logan? Paul says, no sports here. Cage Never Missing says, no, it sucked. Besides, Ronaldo lost my respect, so you're done. Are you over it? Wassa says, we're not self-defense advisors here. We can't answer that. I don't even know what the question was. Thank you for answering, Wassa. Felix says, I trust too easily. I'm vulnerable. Well, as long as you continue saying, I'm a victim and I'm vulnerable, that is the world you will experience. Kate says, I found it kind of petty. He did what he did. What did he do? Wassa says, we could get in trouble from it. I mean, no joke. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know what was said, but I agree with you. All I say is I try not to become a victim. Oh, his whole self-defense thingy. Yeah. Depends on what state you're in too. Felix says, I'm not even a guy is the crazy part. Why did you feel the need to tell us that? That's very interesting, Felix. Logan says, I am now under my bed. Are you playing like Army? Are you hiding, waiting for an intruder? Oh, Cage says he gave up on his fans and quit after he lost one match. Well, he's a sore loser. It's very hard to support a sore loser. I get it. Felix says, I don't know. I'm just bored. That's what I thought. Well, I still like you, and I'm glad you're here, Felix. And I hope that stuff didn't really happen to you. Was is offering some advice. Check with a lawyer in your area and avoid such conflict at all costs. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but rarely. Felix for Life says, if an intruder came to my house, I'd use my 5 years wrestling experience to defend myself. Wow. Really? 5 years wrestling experience. Amazing. Cage says, I don't feel like a guy sometimes. No, I don't always feel like a woman. So there you go, Cage. Felix says, no need for weapons. Logan says, OMG. What's the matter? Why are you scared? I don't mean to laugh. What's going on? Paul at Artful says, wrestlers are pretty tough. Felix for Life says, I know. Well, that's pretty impressive. You don't hear of very many female wrestlers. Felix for Life. Paul at Artful says, I'm not a wrestler or a female. Felix says, I love wrestling. Carl Shell says, goodbye. Bye, Carl. I love you. I hope you have a good day, my friend. It's Sunday. So go have a beer, Carl. Yes, Logan. Excuse me. Wasa feels every man should get on the mat or in a ring at least a few times with appropriate training first, of course. Otherwise, you're at a huge disadvantage in life and people will sense it. And good for you, Felix, being a female and doing it. Felix says, thank you. Everybody says, bye, Carl. Oh, Carl says, no beer, blood test this week. Bummer. Uh, just normal blood work, Carl? Cage says, the wrestlers nowadays are different. I know when I was a teenager, I loved wrestling. Me and my best friend would travel from Central Florida to Tampa to go watch wrestling. Paul at Artful says, I thought Irish blood was beer. LOL, just kidding. Felix for Life says, I don't think all wrestlers suck. I only think the ones I hate suck. Carl says, nice channel, Felix. Felix says, what do you mean you found my channel? Apparently. Yeah, he went and looked at your channel, Felix. Logan said, I saw, yes, an upside down dog. Cage Never Missing says, Finn Balor is my favorite wrestler, though, and Ludwig Van Kaiser. I don't know any wrestlers anymore. Felix for Life says, Fa. Fa. What do you mean, Fa? You don't want anybody to see your channel, Felix? Logan says, YouTube, come on. Are you typing more stuff it's not going through, Logan? Lassa says, pro wrestlers, genuine wrestling is much more entertaining and intense. Much shorter. Yes, wrestling skills are invaluable. Above only boxing skills. Carl says, I know Finn Balor. Do you, Carl? Personally? Or you just know who they are? Felix for Life says, is it Ray? Ray Ripley is my favorite wrestler, and Damian Priest. Felix says, no, my channel is so cringe. Well, Carl didn't mind it. And Logan says, I think that's a yes. Cage says, I like Dominique, but I hope he gets back from being, did he get hurt? Has he been out injured? Dominique, I hope he goes back from being heel. It's kind of weird now. Carl says he used to work for the railway. Really, Carl? Interesting. Logan, what's the matter, darling? Tell me. YouTube hate demons. I don't believe in demons, Logan. I can't help you. Oh, my daughter would hate that. George Allen, also known as Mondo, is back. Welcome back. Cage Never Missing says, no, heel in wrestling means he turns to a villain in wrestling. See, I know nothing. I didn't know the word for it. That's it. Felix for Life says, oh my God, a spider. Where? Give it to me. I love spiders. Felix says, guys, I found a big spider in my room. Logan says, my window. Carl says, that wrestler, his sister is my friend. That's really cool, Carl. Luzia. Good morning to all. God bless you. Well, thank you for that. Carl says, oh, it's 2:05. What's 2:05? I don't know. No, it's 5:06. Oh my gosh. Thank you. 5:06. Pat's got to go to work. 5:06. Goodbye, guys. Well, Pepsi is calling, Logan, so call a priest, my friend. If you believe in demons, you need a priest. That's all I can suggest. Hey, I love you guys. I love you. Have a great day. We're going to go hang out at Just a Yogi. If you search him, Just a Yogi, doing burpees in his basement. If you find that, you will find him. I love you guys. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Drink poopsie.